The process is simple, as you can see. Just you need to enable two things, and first of all you need to enable a trigger called all elements, and in different case of just link click, you can enable two triggers, or in this case I will prefer the one, the all element click. The second one is you need to enable click related variable, so you can get uh, data from every click from your website. Hello lovely people, I hope you guys are doing fine. Today we will learn how to track payment button in Shopify website. So a client requirement is they have three products. Each product have contains two buttons. One is cash on delivery, and second one is for direct checkout like PayPal, uh, GPay, something. What we need to do, we need to track this button, and every let's suppose when a user click this product, and they each product have two buttons. One is COD, one is PayPal checkout or GPay, something is. We need to track two buttons for each product, and when I purchase this product, the button will fire this custom event, and client will say that the clients say that I want to track uh, user action if a user click on COD, and the second one is PayPal checkout or GPay checkout, and these events will be shown in J4 or even Facebook event manager. So if we go for the website, they have three products already here, and each product contains two buttons, as you can see. One is order with up to 30% off, and one is cash on delivery. If we translate this page, you can see the button name is order with a discount of up to 30%, and ask for delivery, ask for cash on delivery. So we need to use a reload. So you can see the first button is a discount with 30% off. If I click this payment system, as you can see the pay button, click AAN 124 mg, this product name. The click event is fired, the click custom event is fired, and second one is cash on delivery. When a user take this product and click here, the button will fire a custom event for COD. Pay button, click COD this product. Okay, so what we do already here, and in GTM we have used this button element to track this two button. And if we go for next product, you can see the Nova pill, something is product name. And if we click this button, let's see what is happen. Pay button, click Nova skin. Okay, then second one is pay button, click Nova COD. So our So our custom event is already fired in event manager, as well as we can see the this custom events in GA4 debug mode. This is the event name, custom event name. Here you can see the server data is coming, and as well as we can see the summary option, and here is the button for this product. The first product was this is the product, and you can see the pay button, click up to 30% discount for this Facebook tag, and this is the Facebook tag for cash on delivery, and this events from Facebook, and this is the event for GA4 Google Analytics 4. If we click this product and we are taking action from this against this button, 30% off. First we need to check this, the pay button, click NAD plus product, and second one is cash on delivery. As you can see, the cash on delivery is fired for each product. So our client requirement is fulfilled, and the event is already in event manager. If we zoom the screen, and here you can see the COD, and COD for NAT, pay button, click for NAT product, NAT plus product, and this is the pay button, click Novaskin, as well as click for pay button, click for Novaskin. You can see the AAN 124 mg this product, and this is the pay button, click. So our requirement is already done, and this is the video how you can create this button click track, and this is the mechanism. You can see the each product have two individual events. Suppose one is Facebook pixel for up to 30% button, and one is cash on delivery, ask for delivery. So if we go for triggers, you can see we just use a click ID. If you properly integrate the GTM, and this will click, one is all element click, and the second one is just link click. So in this case I already use all element click, and click related variable already configured in data length, as you can see. So this is the quick overview of my triggers, and you can see the I have used a click ID, click text, and page URL path for define a button when take an action, and when a events fire for this kind of tags or triggers. This is the tags or triggers, and one last is we will go for a newsletter subscription events. if we click the Meta Pixel helper, there you can see the NovaSpeed newsletter subscription is fired. If we go for this event, should be here, the newsletter subscription. If we go for the tag, go for the summary, we're expecting a custom event newsletter subscription. Here you can see newsletter subscription custom event is fire on Facebook tag, Facebook events, as well as the event should come. So in this video I have tried to explain this how to create this type of tracking, and already you can see the tag triggers is created, and this is the basic things you can create. Just first of all, you need to enable this click related triggers. In this case I have used all element triggers. This is when you enable these triggers, you need to go for variables, for click related variables. I already configured the click related variables, and uh, what we get from these variables. If we go variable section, a select an event, the tag assistant is doing some issues. Here you can see newsletter subscription is a click ID. Define a click ID. We are using a click ID with class. So the process is simple, as you can see. Just you need to enable two things, and first of all you need to enable a trigger called all elements, and in different case of just link click, you can enable two triggers, or in this case I will prefer the one, the all element click. The second one is you need to enable click related variable, so you can get uh, data from every click from your website. So I already clicked the configure this click variable, and you can see the trigger section. I have used this click classes already somewhere in all elements triggers, specified triggers. I have already used this click text, page path, and you can see the most of use click ID. When I use a all element triggers, I have get data from click events, every click events for where I have I want to click, or I want to get from data in click related variables. So if we go to the variable section, debug new section, you can see we need to click a product. Suppose this is the product. I have already clicked the product. You can see just link is fired and click is fired. If we click this message, and you can see I have already clicked this product, and product name is coming from the click text, coming from the website in variable called click text. And click ID is, you can see the when I click this product, and this is the card. You can see card template. Click ID is getting from click ID. uh, this variable is pull the data from the website. And as you can see, click URL is coming. If we click the form class, you can get the form class, form ID something, and from URL. This is the data layer variable, and this is the default variable in GTM. That's why you need to enable these triggers. So in this case, I will test a product for test event. And if we go for this button, each button is individually fired a event. You can see pay button clicked. This is this is the payment system like PayPal, GPay, or something else. And this is the cash on delivery system. If we click this button, the button will be fired, and click event fired a custom event, pay button click for COD. So this is our client website. They have three products, and each product have two buttons. I already created for 6 tags for 2 buttons. One is cash on delivery, and second one is payment, direct payment like PayPal or GPay. If we check another product, here you can see now I will click the cash on delivery first. This click will be detect on custom event, and custom event will be fired in Facebook as well as GA4. So COD is fired for Nova Skin, this product name. So second button is, you can see up to 30% discount. If we click this button will be fired a custom event, should. And pay button, click Nova Skin. So our tracking, and this is the very simple tutorial for today. And this is the video how you can track properly a button. And I have used this click ID, click text. As you can see, our triggers is this is very simple and effective. And you can if you understand the ecosystem of GTM, you can easily configure these events. And the most of the triggers use click ID. I found this when I enable this on all elements, and when I click each element in website, and the variable is pull the data from every click. Let's suppose it's click ID. You can see click ID, click text, page path. So here is the information. You can configure different way of how you understand this configuration. This is the video, and if you found this video helpful, so hit the thumbs up and like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video.